Yeah, you are welcome today. God bless you in Jesus' name. We are still in verse 4. Today, I will be picking three things together, three phrases in verse 4. The first phrase I will talk about is, we will be glad and rejoice in thee. Then, I will also talk about, we will remember thy love more than wine. Then, the upright love thee. Those are the three last phrases in verse 4 that we'll be looking at today. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. How many times has the king brought us into his chamber of humility that we might come under his ruling power? But instead of being glad and rejoicing in our humble king, we grumble and complain and ask, why did this happen to me? How long will this go on? When you are taken into the chambers of the king of humility, things will not be rosy there. It will go on as long as we need it. That is the truth. We must stay in this particular chamber experience until we can open ourselves and lay hold of what he has for us. A child that enters the primary school is expected to spend 5-6 years before going to the secondary school. If it's not completed, the child cannot be promoted to the next phase. And that is how it is when we enter the chamber. So whatever chamber it takes us into, we'll be there until our time is completed. We must stay until we learn to be glad and rejoice that he has given us the privilege and opportunity to know his throne of humility. Yes, we will be glad and rejoice there. So until we have grown to the level of rejoicing, even in that chamber, no matter how painful that chamber may be. When we rule over self, it will not matter how long. It leaves us in any situation because our heart will be in unity and harmony with him. When we find this oneness, the union of our will with ease, nothing can disturb us. We will be content. We will be filled with ecstasy and delight just to know him, the precious king of humility. So we must learn to grow to the level of rejoicing even in the chamber. Then the next thing is, we will remember thy love more than wine. We will remember thy love more than wine. The bride further declares, when I am in the chambers of humility, of surrender, separation, and suffering, I will remember how wonderful this love with the bridegroom is and what it means to go on with him. It is joy to know the wine of salvation. But this love relationship is most glorious of all. I've been telling you this. The wine of salvation is the song of redemption, but it cannot be compared to the song of song, which is the song of love. The espoused bride rejoices because she is learning. The love song is better than the song of redemption or the song of wine of his blood. She has learned, however, that the purpose of the blood, the song of redemption, was to bring her to the song of love, which is the song of song. And that is why she had to declare that we will remember thy love more than wine. I will continue to sing this song of love more than the song of redemption. Even though that has brought me here, now here I will stay here. And the last phrase there is, the upright love thee. The upright love thee. Those who are willing to be made upright will love the bridegroom, the king of humility. Those who are willing to be made upright. Although man has been bowed over with sin, bent, twisted, and turned away from God, the Lord will restore him and cause him to stand upright as the lofty palm tree. We must be pliable as clay in the potter's hand. And once again, we will stand upright as in the beginning. Only if we are going to surrender ourselves to be taken into his chamber. The first revelation of the bridegroom to the bride was that of the king of humility. As she progresses in her spiritual preparation, she learns many things which he ministers to her from the throne of humility. Thus, we have seen many degrees of growth obtained under his kingly rule. As you have been learning it for a few days now, are you growing? Are you ready to enter into his chamber so that you can grow as the bride was growing? We shall continue tomorrow by the grace of God. God bless you. See you tomorrow.